attempting to solve that is first getting out of comfort zone, is first dreaming dramatically big. How many times have you heard this in your family? Oh, you have to get settled. In fact, in Telugu, they keep saying, settle avalra, settle avalra. I just never understood this phrase or this sentence. What does settling mean? The only example I could think of is if you put sand in a bottle of water, sand settles, sand sediments. Settle is death. Settle is degrowth. Settle is laziness. This is how settle always landed on me. This thought is unsettling to a few people when I say settle is so evidently weird, evidently lazy, evidently not fun. But actually, if I think about it, settle doesn't have challenge. Settle doesn't have excitement. Settle doesn't have audacity. So, the way I always looked at it is, we should not settle. Himalayas can't grow from where they already are, but we can. So, why are we saying settle? We need to look at how do we grow, how do we improve, how do we make the progress. So, the way I ask myself this question is, if there is a problem, we want to invest time attempting to solve that problem, how can we first dream big? How can we first get out of this comfort zone of familiar zone? That safe couch of, oh, I exactly know what the outcome is going to be. I do work for these 30 days. This is the kind of paycheck I get, and I'm absolutely comfortable with that predictability. How can we get out of this comfort zone? Because getting out of that comfort zone, the mindset to be willingness to be uncomfortable and audacious is important to attempt to solve anything big. Just think about it. For 70-75 years, post-independence, one of the biggest problems that India has always had is farmers don't make reliable, dependable incomes. Attempting to solve that itself is scary. People say, don't pick such a big problem. Simply say, we'll send messages to farmers and they will read, something may happen, something may not happen, and you will build a strong business model. That's always easy, right? So trying to just disconnect from the root cause, disconnect from a big problem is always easy. It's always a comfort zone. But if you really want to attempt to solve big problems, you should be willing to be uncomfortable. You should be willing to dare big. For that, you need to absolutely get out of your comfort zone and say, okay, what's this and how do I attempt to take on this big problem? So here is what we have done even when we were trying to build Soul Forest. Trying to build nature reserves with private capital is no joke. Government is struggling to maintain the nature reserves and national parks with government capital. How do we build nature reserves with private capital? Attempting to solve that is first getting out of comfort zone, is first dreaming dramatically big. But it is not just a pipe dream. It is a dream with a lot of sincerity, with a lot of coherent planning as to how we start making that into a reality. So here is my question. When is the last time you got out of your comfort zone to do something interesting, something big? Please share in the comments below.